and we're slowly bringing everybody in. And I'll wait for Preston to get there. He is, and back. All right, man. It's been a while since I've seen this many people on the screen.
What up?
What's going on, guys? How are you?
Good.
Pretty good.
Good, brother. How are you?
So you guys are getting ready to drop another single off the album. Tell us a little bit about it before we roll into this lyric video from you guys and people get to hear it for the first time.
It's actually a song that we had kind of put together like 2 years ago or so. It was just kind of sitting around. We were like, let's throw this one on the album. We haven't really done anything with it, so we're kind of stoked because it's like a little bit of a change of pace from the rest of the singles that we put out.
It's got a new metal vibe.
Yeah.
That it definitely does. So what's going on in the near future for you guys? I know you guys got some dates coming up. I think you guys got a CD release party coming up in May. Tell us a little bit about that stuff.
Yes, sir. We got a CD release at Winfield's the 27th of May. And there's a ticket link online for that and all that good stuff. And then we're working on announcing another show for the night before. It'll be a Florida show. And something else that we got kind of in the works here. So keep your eyes peeled on the page.
Awesome. So tell us what's the plan with you're going to drop the album. Are you doing any more singles off of the album, or is this the last single before the album? And
I think we're gonna just drop one more like 2 weeks before the album drops. Just one more hype song before we get to the show. Then the next one after this is I'm pretty stoked about. That's another one of those tracks that we've kind of had like for years and we never really put it out, and it's real nice and thrashy. So it's gonna be a fun one.
Well, since we got most everybody here, why don't you guys introduce yourselves and what part you play in the band?
So I'm Colin. Take it away over here.
I'm Rob.
I'm Preston. I play bass.
Kegs, drummer.
I'm guitar. And we're obviously missing Corey, it looks like, unless I just don't see him on the screen. But
we're missing Corey.
Corey's the vocalist, so I'll jump in and talk for him.
So tell us a little bit about The Cure.
So where did The Cure start? It was pretty much Corey was like had this weird riff in his head, which is like the opening riff of the song that he kind of laid down, and we just really built off of that whole thing. Mainly started with me and Rob and Corey in the room, and just the pieces kind of into place. And then obviously Kegan got on the drum kit and just slapped it out, and it became what it is.
All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and premiere it now, and then we'll come back and talk a little bit more with you guys. Here is The Cure. It is Corey's in now, so we'll talk to him after we play the video.
He'll have a better description.
All right. Give us just a minute, Corey. We're going to play the video right now. Here it is, and you're watching the sound. All right. There you have it. And that is the latest from Breathing. I got to unmute everybody, so slowly I'm getting there, I promise.
Oh, I love
Breathing
it.
Theory, that is The Cure.
I love it.
Yeah. Intense, guys.
Corey.
Very, very intense. Corey is in with us now. Corey, welcome to the show.
Sorry, I was late. I was trying to get in here at a good time, but thank you,
good.
man.
Plenty of time to chat it up. Plenty of time.
All my dudes are in here. Everybody's
there.
Everyone's present and accounted for. I like the video. I like the way that it's sort of like that, the static from the television screen. What can you tell us about the making of that video?
Actually, we're like states away from each other right now, so we're like, let's throw together a little lyric video. And Corey got on Snapchat and found like this cool filter and shot himself and sent it over to me, and then I like glitched it out and added all the lyrics and stuff, and like, let's throw this up.
So I was good.
Yeah.
That's actually how you did it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Colin's the man.
Pretty. So for the last couple years, in the in the process of the creation of this album and everything that we've been doing. Obviously, we've been doing a lot of stuff that ties into humanoids and, you know, robots and all that kind of good stuff. So every time I find a cool filter to use, I basically just save that filter in, and then I've learned to go back to those filters so I can make all of our, you know, all of our little clips interesting. I post some of them on like TikTok and Instagram, but yeah, Colin was just like, all right, so what are we gonna do? And I was like, well, I had this idea. I would just perform the song, and then you can throw some effects and stuff on it. But the filter that I originally started with was just kind of like a scrambled TV screen or like a scrambled LED screen, and we just kind of built off of that.
Yeah, it had a Max Headroom. Y'all remember him? Had a Max Headroom vibe.
Yeah, it really did.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
Dude,
Oh my
it's a
gosh.
Pepsi guy. You're probably too young.
Our age is showing, Jared. What's going on with you, man?
I know a lot of
I don't care.
music.
I'm
You guys just kind of got me with that one because I
So it's the Max Headroom.
Yeah,
Back
you're gonna have to
in
find
the-
it out, Kevin,
back
and
in
show
the
'em.
80s. Was a computer-generated commercial or a computer-generated guy who was big on MTV at the time, and he did Coke commercials and a couple other commercials, but it was always about that stuttering computer voice and all of that kind of stuff. Yeah, check it out. Yeah, I mean,
Y'all
I'm
just-
sure
y'all
it's
just
all
got
over
to
Google
YouTube.
that.
Yeah, y'all are heavier for sure. Than Max Headroom was a little 80s. So don't focus on that. Just that he was a computer guy.
The video kind of gives off a little bit of I mean, I don't know what you guys get from it, but I kind of get a little bit of like a weird, eerie, like serial killer. Like there was like a movie a while back where like I guess a hacker or but I just remember watching something where like the hacker was like talking through it. It might have been from playing Watch Dogs, the video game. I don't remember, but like basically the evil hacker or whatever, they're like coming through the computer screen. It's all distorted and stuff. So I just kind of had that kind of vibe for it when I was doing it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I heard somebody say new metal vibe. I don't know how much like shit gets added on. Like we have a little bit of an echo going on, so I don't know if I heard the true sound of the recording or not. But like definitely heard the guitar sound in that way. But like it's mixed a little bit different. A little bit of a reverby vibe on the vocals, or was that this fucking program doing that?
Yeah, so you're definitely hearing the effects because Corey and I we spent a lot of time on that mix to get the vocals to have. I don't even know how to describe it. Like he had a certain sound he wanted in his head. I don't know what nerdy plugin we used or whatever. It was some sort of synth thing.
Yeah,
that we kind of dialed in and made it kind of like an underlayer to it. So yeah, you're definitely picking up on something.
Okay,
Sure.
I could hear it, but I was like, it might be the internet doing that. But I like it, so that was cool.
Yeah.
And
It's definitely.
I'm always fascinated with the distance between when you guys are working on, like some of you are in Florida and some of you in Ohio, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So when you
and
guys are
I am in
Go ahead.
Kentucky.
Kentucky. All right.
Yeah.
So here we go. So my question is I'm always fascinated to hear the stories of when you're ready to do a song and you're 3 different states, what's the process that you guys go through that to make that happen?
It's unplanned. We just wing it. Whenever we do get together, we're like, "You want to set up the computer and try to write a song?"
Yeah.
How often do you guys get
just
together?
one or
when
two
you're-
of us, sometimes 3, sometimes all of us. It depends.
We
Yeah,
we generally take a few months in the break. We'll plan like a small slew of shows or something, and kind of just when we're down there, we just cram in. We don't get any sleep at all. We cram in as much as we can while we're together. We do photo shoots, the video content stuff, which Colin does the majority of, and while we're jamming, basically running through the set, we'll do random stuff in the middle between then, or Colin will play a riff that he's had for a while, and we'll start working that out. So everything kind of happens really quick when we're together. It's kind of what allows us to take the time off that we have.
Yeah. Plus,
Yeah.
Megan has his own studio up there, and then I have mine. So I'm always writing like every week something of some sort. So
True.
we're always kind of throwing ideas around in the wonderful Google Drive.
Yeah.
It's kind of
And then
awesome.
I'll
It's kinda
literally,
awesome when you bring it up because, well, you can't. Let's see if I can. Where's the
yeah,
light
like
for
I'll
this?
literally, sometimes I'll just be like bebopping in my head and I'll sit down and like find a guitar riff and I'm like, hey guys,
I got a
actually that's actually
recording
how we
feature
were.
right there.
Yeah, like,
Uh-huh.
okay, so this particular song, I remember writing that riff and then going to I basically went to the studio session that night and Rob and Colin were there, I think, and I was like, well, how do you guys feel about this riff? And then once I played it for him, Colin just kind of gave me that look like, yeah, and we just ran
Well,
with
you were
it.
specifically like, what if we wrote something that sounded like it came from 2001? Because
Yeah.
you know,
Oh
not a lot of
shit! You're
people do
speaking
that
to our
these days.
heart, dude. Way to go!
Yeah.
Keep going.
Heck
I think
yeah.
you got it. I pick up on, like, when I first heard it, it kind of reminded me of Mudvayne for some reason. I was like, okay, I dig this.
Yeah.
It's funny how shit
It's got
comes
that
around.
it's got that for real 90 vibe, like 90s vibes to it for real. I like that.
98,
It
99.
reminded me of Seven Dust when he started melting
Really?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
I got like a Seven Dust vibe from it at first.
Yeah, I got you. I
That's
get
how.
you.
Now that's real writing. That's how it starts out. It's like
There
I
it
want it
is.
to sound like da-da-da-da-da-da. You're like, what are you talking about? It's like musicians like, I know what he's talking about. He's talking about this.
Dude, we get voice
Yeah.
messages pretty much like weekly from him doing
You
exactly
don't
that.
Yeah, you don't like I have like a whole audio log. I have like
Yes.
like 4 pages of audio log that's just like cool tune. And then,
Same here. And you mentioned like the fucking serial killer vibe of the video, and I've got the same shit in my phone. And I was like, if anybody ever found this, the FBI for any reason, they're like, oh, the guy was fucking insane. Okay, we get it. We understand now.
Yeah.
You know?
yeah.
You're crazy. But no, it's just a
Right.
musician. That's all it is.
Corey's noise vocabulary is incredible.
I'll be like ba, ba, da, boop, boop, beep, boop, boop, ba, da.
I'll
Who
be
needs
like,
an app
I'll be
for
like,
that?
I
Nobody.
got you.
Yeah, I hear
Yeah.
it. Yeah, that's crazy to hear you talk about like Seven Dust, Mudvayne, having an early 2000s sound, but then also talking about living states away using Google Drive. Like the whole world spun around, man. It's crazy,
Yeah.
It seems like a
definitely
lot of bands
Different time.
it seems like a lot of bands are doing that nowadays. I mean, like to think about all the bands that are, probably living their separate lives spread across doing.
Yeah, like what's that one? Bring Me the Horizons video. They did kind of like that because what's his name? The drummer was stuck in LA or something, but they shot the video in 2 separate locations, like across the world, basically, which is crazy because it like all looks the same.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Parasite Eve, yeah, that one.
I mean,
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
look at Periphery. They all have their own studios, and they send the tracks back and forth. And when it's time to cut the master, they send it to Nolly halfway across the world in the UK. To get it all finalized. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's all digital.
It's all remote recording now.
Yeah. What about whenever like technology gets quick enough to where instead of doing this shit like we're doing, you're actually jamming with each individual instruments with no latency, and you just, like you're in a regular room together.
That'd be
Working on
super
that.
dope
Yeah.
because we want to start writing like.
I can't wait
new
for
stuff
that.
now.
Yeah.
It'd be
Or-
game over.
Or like with these like Oculus, metaverse helmets and stuff. Before long, you're just gonna be able to go into your studio, put your gear on, and then just look around and be like, all right, fellas, what are we working on today? And you can be whatever, like inside the metaverse, you can be whatever avatar you want. You could be like a bunny rabbit or anything, just sitting there playing guitar with all your bandmates. Like,
It'd be,
It's gonna-
it'd
it's
be
gonna-
amazing for me because like I'd have like a drumming idea and like playing along, I'd be like, Colin, it'd be cool if you could do this with the guitar. And instead of asking him for his guitar, I would just create my own. Here you go. Check
Yeah.
this out.
You would pull it out of your quiver. You would pull
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Corey's gonna be a giant glizzy avatar.
yeah.
I have
What?
an inventory.
Corey's gonna be a giant glizzy avatar.
Listen, you'll just be able to like pan the camera around, and everybody will be like, why is your avatar that? Why? And we'll just be sitting in the room
There's no
jamming.
reason. There's no reason
We'll
you
get
can't make it to
nothing
band
done.
practice now.
We will get nothing done.
Again,
Oh,
no,
people-
And then you just shoot the video as your different avatars.
Yeah.
I
There
won't
you
get
go.
anything done. I will not be
Still
productive. I
mispractice.
promise
Next
you
video
that.
right there.
If Corey's a hot dog in front of me right now and you're expecting me to try to be serious and write some shit, it's not.
We would have to.
I don't know about you, dog. I could totally write a hit song with a glizzy.
yeah.
It'd probably be no different than what like Scott Weiland saw when he was writing music, as fucked up as it
Yeah.
was, right? Like, ever listen to his lyrics, and they're amazing.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah, I guess I could get down with the hot dog, you know.
Yeah.
It's just gonna inspire different ideas, P-Dog.
Yeah. Yeah. We probably would just, you know, it just happened.
Yeah,
What
That-
feels it?
that's our chemistry, for sure.
Yeah, that's what the album's about.
Avatars, hot dogs. There you
go
go.
ahead.
Exactly.
Reel us back in, Kevin.
So I was going to say, if anybody's looking to find Breathing Theory, where's the easiest way to find you guys?
Anywhere besides Pandora. We are not on Pandora. Don't try.
Wait, the nothing is on Pandora.
I think we
last
were
I
added
checked, like a
recently.
few years ago. We weren't. So I was just like, okay, we're on.
Yeah, there's some
They
different.
added some of our stuff.
I'm pretty sure
Anywhere
there's
you
few
can-
songs
you
up
can
there.
Google us or whatever social media you like or whatever streaming we're
We're just
on.
if you go to breathingtheory.com, all our links are up there as well.
Yeah, it's like a hub.
Or any of our socials in the bio. There's like a spider web between them, so it all kind of links together.
We're active on everything though: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all that is.
We even got a Twitter.
You guys made me go look. I'm on Pandora.
Yeah,
Beautiful
they're on
Disas-
there.
Beautiful Disasters on there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. The nothing should be up there.
The more you know.
Yeah, there's,
They're on there.
yeah,
Well,
there's
you learn
up there.
something new every day.
There you go, Colin. Look at
There-
that.
there-
We made it, guys. We're on Pandora.
We made it.
We made it.
You're
We're officially
Kevin-
Pandora.
Kevin's on there,
fans.
those replicas and
verified.
collapse and all that. So it's all there.
Nice.
Yeah.
See, I didn't even know any of that.
Well, that's exciting.
Glad we could give you guys some good news tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Fact checking team.
And I don't know if you can hear me because I'm having issues with my microphone. But if you can hear me,
We got
We
you.
can hear you, man.
Yeah, we got you, Matt.
awesome.
We got you. Yes.
While
Loud
we're
and
talking
clear.
about Pandora, and I'll let the guys know because they're like, oh, we're not on it. Bands do not know what Pandora can actually do for them.
Really?
You can promote your songs, you can promote your tours, you can. If you get into the Pandora Manager, there's so much that you can do.
Well, now you got me going because I'm gonna log in there.
You can
like, probably
target-
tomorrow.
Because Pandora is only available in the States, obviously, because I tried getting it over in the UK, I can't. But you can actually target audiences in certain areas of where you're going to tour.
That's
and
awesome.
promote
It's
your
kind of
song
like
in
what
that
Spotify does, but on another level. So
Yeah.
You know what
Facebook.
you,
That's pretty
Matt,
cool.
you know what you can get in the UK if you can't get Pandora? You can get the Sound 228
You
radio.
can.
and
Download the app in the UK.
Yeah, it took me a while, Kevin,
And
to
we
actually
play
get the
Breathing
app, but
Theory.
I do have it
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did. It did.
So, all right, guys, thank you for joining us. Anything we can do to help you guys, let us know. Next time you guys want to come on, just give us a shout and we'll do another show and have a good time with you guys.
awesome.
want to play,
Appreciate it,
we
you
want to
guys.
play your festivals.
Yeah. Thanks for
okay.
playing us.
Keep
Absolutely.
spinning the cure.
And I heard play the festivals. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll definitely
We're
be down to
waiting-
do some shows.
We're writing it down right now.
Hell yeah.
All right, guys.
Thank
Thanks
you,
a
man.
lot. Y'all
Oh, yeah.
y'all be safe.
Thank you guys.
All right, have a good night.
Good night.